I'm a fucking noob. Actually, it's probably like this.
Poor defense.
Господи, допоможи.
Orb of Venom on Naga. Does Orb of Venom work on illusions? Oh, it's Naga support with Nature's Carry. I thought for sure it was Naga Carry.
Господи, допоможи.
Positive mental attitude.
Keep it PMA, keep it BSJ. Keep it PMA,
Feed
keep
the
it
trees.
BSJ.
Not sure what my Techies is doing. Stacking? Okay. He's not stacking Ancients for Shaker though, which is kind of sus. Techies is not really doing anything, but that's okay. We got a kill. He's kind of just letting the Naga spam pull small camp, which is pretty annoying.
Is it spring already?
I really suck. Kind of need you to lane with me. This is just kind of.
He has no mana.
I mean, I feel like it's already too late, actually.
It was your own damn fault.
I drop him. Okay, now.
You're only making it worse.
I go base. Mid-dawn offlane Pango. Interesting. Double glove of haste. Nature's Prophet might be able to TB somewhere. It is carry nature.
Don't break a 6. Yep.
This is like one of those times where I need solo XP and then he's here. That's whatever. It is what it is. I say he's not a support player, but he's Grandmaster tier techies. Keep it BMA? Is he like, is that a typo or is he flaming me? They're gonna try to invade our wisdom.
Now also.
I go base, I have arena. I actually think I need to go bots this game. I'm gonna go Yules first. I could also go Blink. Either Blink or Yules. I'm gonna go through gate for bottom. I'm gonna push this and go gate. Is this actually getting pulled? Cancel Tango's TP.
You're only making it worse.
He has no TP. We're gonna have our shaker blink soon, and I have arena in 20. We can take a fight. I'm gonna come bottom techies. We can probably kill that guy. Careful of Dawnbreaker arena. I'm gonna come mid. We can fight mid Earthshaker. Watch out for Pango. I don't think we can chase Pango. Maybe. Fuck. Close. Ursa's farming. Looks like he had a rough lane on Ursa. Okay. That's a good first Echo Slam though.
Real knocker.
Play for our wisdom, guys. Don't let him take.
Sure. I'll go base and TP to tier 2.
A loss so small, the world will hardly notice.
I'll be like a tad late. If you can delay them though, I'll be there. Get in there.
No, it's a plan.
I mean, you can't just die on techies like that.
Balance item in Dota. Nice. Nice.
We just need our techies not to fuck up like that. Indeed. We can smoke with Shaker when he almost says. I think we can actually go. I think we should just smoke with Shaker. Can we smoke us through? I have Arena. I think that's good enough. Maybe on mid wave.
I need my blink and I'll play with you.
Yeah, that works. I guess we can go towards top. Help Ursa. Help Ursa.
I'm not sure I can fight.
I wasn't sure if that was real.
No, don't go left, stupid, please. Let's aim here. Okay.
Go back, guys. Go back. I wanna take him.
I might die to Tango.
We still have echo, we can smoke with my blink on Furion.
I mean, honestly, this is just report worthy.
Furion chipping. Coming. Just one.
I can't.
Walk up.
Fuck. I gotta sell the bracer. Techie's gonna die any minute now. I'm coming mid. I have Arena in 20.
I'm gonna push this fire and come gate. We can try to kill Furion. Just make your successful take this. There's a song.
I'll come towards bottom. Nice job, guys.
Переграли.
Well, we can just keep baiting our techies, I guess.
We're going to
Guys, I wasted the solar so we can take turn for free.
Yeah, I can come top.
Just need to group up top.
There's a Pugna here. We try to catch him?
I go.
I'm pushing this way and coming to you. I can kill it solo, you just stay behind it, right?
I think they're gonna try to contest.
Is it spring already?
The fight is in. I wasted my arrow so I cannot fight.
Almost get out.
Wait, Venom.
Yeah, bait a little bit, Venom.
You wanna? Okay, I can bite.
Okay, stupid.
Wasn't masterfully baited enough there. I'll need Ursa to start fights instead of me now because you have BKB. I just die if I go in.
I have BKB, we have all balance except arena. We should get arena and go smoke. Like, push waves, please. Shake it.
What did you say?
Push waves.
Yeah, I do it. Guys, we need to shoot Ward for nature. Put Ward on ancient for there.
It's tough for us to get information. We have a 4 position that's jungle.
Easy kill at
difficult.
nature.
We can go. We have everything. Can you smoke us on
I
Venom?
need to skip it on my way.
We have to smoke because they have Naga. Every move has to be smoked.
Another first days. Fine. You wasted those.
Not sure where Shaker is.
Is it spring already?
As long as we stay positive, we'll win.
Yes, you need to buy a BKB on Shaker, or the game's unplayable.
Is it spring already? Only making it worse. It was your own.
Roll, guys.
I'm not there, guys. I'm not fighting that without shaking. I believe we are in split push mode. Not GG for sure. Need to play for pick off, stop team fighting. Play for pick offs, guys. That's all we can do. Me and Ursa. Side lanes. Maybe Ursa and Earthshaker as well.
Is it spring already? Is it spring already?
Guys, rush. We can rush.
I mean, the game's hard because of techies. It just is what it is. It sucks, but such is life.
It's our last chance, guys. We should fight.
Can I go in their backline? What will... You need to kill subs first. You cannot fight if subs are alive. The basic level spells.
GG. It's really sad to play these games because, like, our techies literally just did not play Dota this game. Like, he just was playing by himself, farming all game to get this, like, E-Blade. And it just doesn't do anything. So we just have 4 heroes. He's dead. Please blink away. I can TP in. Wow. Okay, suddenly the game is playable. Here, Rush.
Poor defense. Is it spring already?
on, guys. We cannot fight them, guys. Just cut the wave. Split push. Someone push mid. Someone push mid.
I already TP'd.
Mars. Go push mid.
They're unkillable literally. It's impossible to
Yeah,
kill any hero.
don't team fight them. It's all pickoffs. This Naga's higher level than I am. It's actually pretty crazy.
A loss so small, the world will hardly notice.
Okay. Dude, Naga's like such a bullshit hero. It's crazy, actually. Actually crazy.
I was trying to ward.
A poor defense. A poor defense.
Trying to hit all of them and hit none of them. GG, boys. Really boring game, to be honest. I tried my best to like split push and make some plays, but just a really boring game. Like, I've had techies like this before, and I literally had a techies like this yesterday. It's just sad. feels like there's nothing I can do. So. They have a global lineup, and we're not able to fight them, so we can't team fight, we can't play map, so we lose. And that sucks. What's up, Red Rover? How you doing, man? What did Techies do? He farmed by himself all game. Like, he literally never bought a ward, he never bought a smoke, he never was with the team, he just farmed. He did the classic play that we talked about yesterday, which is he's a mid player that was forced to play support, and he chose to zone out mentally and just, like, not actually play the game. That's now, like, 2 games out of, like, the last 5 that's happened. So that's pretty frustrating. I'm good. We got Toxic over in the dojo just after your stream yesterday. What'd you guys get Toxic about? Yeah, honestly, those type of games are just so demoralizing, I think. I do need to journal about the game. Remembering to journal. It was a situation where my laning stage was Techies stacking the side camps over here. Like every minute he would stack these small camps instead of laning with me. So then I'm just 1v2. And so it's like, for me, it's just a really uneventful game because I can't actually lane, so I don't actually get any lane practice. And then I can't really play the game because we don't have a 5th hero. And the opponent's like playing a really strong lineup and coordinated and everything. So it just feels incredibly hopeless the entire game. And yeah, it's just sad, I guess. Very sad.
Impossible.
Would it have helped if he mentioned this strat? I mean, I picked first. There's nothing about his strategy that would ever help there, no. I think the way he's playing, it's actually impossible to win based on the way the opponent's playing. Like, they're playing hyper-coordinated, hyper-try-hard Dota. Like, I think when one team is playing like that and the other team is not, I think it's, like, literally unplayable. You can't afford to have somebody like him on your team and win the game. So there's really nothing to learn from the game, which is sad. I got to practice some Mars combos. That was my takeaway for the game. But yeah, not really a fancy game. Nothing to really learn. Didn't get to practice laning. Didn't really get to practice teamfight decision making. Didn't get to practice map movements. Understood that we could not fight them because we had 4 heroes instead of 5. And bought Boots of Travel and Speared Waves. That was my play. That was the eventfulness of that game. Pretty much just a game where you have to document. That was really frustrating and stressful. Nothing I can do about it either. So, yeah, I'm definitely good to stop talking about it now. Yeah, in lower pup tiers, I would want you to do exactly what I'm doing. You just might win the game because the opponent's not perfectly coordinated. I think my response is exactly what I would recommend you do as well. It just might work for you. What's the hoodwink combo? I'll show you. Good to practice it with sheep stick and without sheep stick, and also with E-blade and without E-blade. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't flag that through. That's fine. A little late on the boomerang there. But without the sheep stick, it'd be like... It's hard for me to talk about it while I'm doing it. Can you still play Lesh with the normal facet and not the burst one? It feels really difficult to play Lesh without that facet because his build for that like playstyle, which is to go like Bloodstone super tanky, is just not really good right now. You can do it, but it's not optimal for sure. So you just roll your face on the keyboard like a league champion? For sure. The idea is that if you have a sheep, or if somebody else is initiating for you, then you need to get in range of your other spells, but then you actually lead with your ulti. And then it's ulti, tree, W, boomerang into ult. Like, release the ult. If you have more time, then you can boomerang first. It just depends on if you have the time to boomerang before you QW. Like, to follow up the stun, you know? What is the normal facet? The normal facet is the one that moves Lesh back to what he was, which is a tower taker with Edict. I assume that's what he means by normal. I meant toxic the player, not the behavior. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I forgot about the D2 toxic guy. I just don't know what it gives him. The no damage to towers one is so good. Yeah, I mean, the normal facet gives him ability to kill towers, which... And the chronic nourishment's not ignorable, in lane especially, and jungling early game. It's not ignorable. It is, like, a semi-relevant amount of mana. So it's a much better, like, macro facet to farm and to kill towers. There's definitely benefits to that facet. It just feels like the build and playstyle like just doesn't work right now. I don't exactly know why, but it doesn't feel like it works. Dude, I actually have not played carry in a long time. When was the last time I played carry? Did I lose like 30 for that game again? 26. Dude, I feel like I'm honestly playing pretty well and I'm losing. I played this one Ursa game. These Marcy games are offlane, so I've played one carry game in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. That's frustrating. Is Silencer in? He's out. I'm going to put Silencer in my hero grid next to Dawn. Just so I don't have to go looking for it. BSJ, when can I expect to see a PL gameplay? Sadly, I only get to play carry like once every 5 or 6 games, so it's hard to promise any sort of specific hero. Very difficult for me to promise you anything. Can you tell us a little bit of a reason why your item hotkeys are like that? These 3 items are all on my pointer finger, which helps me for targeting people. Like, I don't know, I feel good about having my targetable items on my pointer finger. I like to have my 2 mouse buttons. For this one, I like to have things that are toggleable, like treads and armlet. For this one, I like to have the other toggleable one if I have both. And then otherwise, I have items that are like self-casted a lot of the time, like Force Staff and Glimmer. And then Spacebar, initially when I made it that way, was simply a hotkey I didn't think that I would misclick. So I put like really important items on there, like BKB and refresher and stuff. Answer my question in Discord. I don't know what your question in Discord is. I was mainly playing carry from 2012 to COVID, then I swapped to mid. You like spacebar for Blink Dagger? My Blink Dagger is always on B, because Blink Dagger starts with B, so it's obvious why you would put it on B, for sure.
Keep it PMA, keep it BSJ.
I feel like that's very obvious. Okay. It's actually a really bad Dawn game, to be honest. Heroes like Void and Wyvern, they put shit on the ground that you land inside of, and it feels really bad. I think I need to go Blade Mail because I'm against Huskar, and if I don't go Blade Mail, I have no defense mechanism against Huskar, so I do believe I have to go Blade Mail. Probably like stick into boots. I think I will take my Q in lane rather than my W. Against Void, your W just sucks. Because it does like 100 damage and then, or like 120, and then he time walks it. We have a Jug. Wait, we have a Spectre. We have a Spectre mid. That is a yikes, dude. Okay, I'll be honest. I feel like we just lose. We have Spectre mid against Huskar. Like, what the fuck, dude? He's so screwed. I feel like we could have denied like for those groups. I don't know where their 5 is. It's a jungle Huskar or no? I don't know where Wyvern is. Yeah, Wyvern's just not here. Hey, what's going on? Dude, what is Wyvern actually doing? I'm so confused. Can you use the Lotus one? I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm just gonna stop overthinking it and know that my mid lane is gonna be getting shit on because he's against Huskar as Spectre mid, and their Wyvern's just AFK. I don't know what's happening, but that's what's happening in the game. Guy's getting levels, but Void doesn't really function on levels. That's it. Honestly, I should have leveled for it. really wish he had used his thing on me. I will fly myself a salve in a minute, though. Honestly, the fact that Spectre's level 5 is pretty impressive to me. Like, as opposed to, like, being level 3 or something. Spectre killed Huskar solo. Okay. Did he literally just kill him with dispersion? Like, what just happened? Am I actually fucking like that dude? I didn't even think about this Centaur Stampede. That was a nice sequence of events for me there. Yeah, this hero's like pretty, like it plays itself in pubs, I would say. I'll have ulti in 30 seconds. Carry Dawn any good anymore? I don't think so, personally. I have Blade Mail. Can we kill this mid guy? Eh? I really have no idea where this wyvern... I'm gonna watch this game back, and I want to know what the wyvern was doing for the laning phase. Okay, well, there goes my shield running up. I'm gonna go base, because I just took a bajillion damage from techies. 20 seconds on my ult. I mean, the Spectre mid is cooking. Wow. Oh. Fail. I thought those creeps would be slower. I could have ultied that. There you go. Yeah, Dawn's pretty stupid, man. Pretty stupid hero, actually. Like, I think against proper coordination, she falls down, like, really hard. Falls off really hard, but, like... Pubs, I think she just... People just don't understand the idea of, like, forcing out spells and then not committing. Like, they don't understand that. Stack. Is it weird that Centaur has a Centaur? That guy's fucking dead. I'll take that. Oof. Oh, she's kind of throwing, huh? Okay, we're throwing. It's rough. A little bit of a 3-2-2, little 3-2-2 action. That is pretty bad, actually. Oof. It's actually really big that that guy does not have neighbors. I don't have ulti, guys. Careful. I'm not a hero in the game right now. We can be aggressive in the next 40 seconds, though. We don't really have an initiator, though. I guess it's AA. I like that the AA built the NATOs, otherwise we literally don't have a stun. I have ult. I have ult. I'm happy to use it. I actually don't want any of these, I don't think. I was gonna take Searing Signet if I got it. I walk base. I have ulti in 5 seconds, but I need about 10 seconds. I think my best item is Lotus Orb here. It's really good against time dilation, which fucks me. It's good against techies. It's good against Wyvern Curse and her Q. It's a really good Lotus Orb Q. I can ulti on top of you with Ags. Might even be worth considering buying a blink so I can get on top of you for kills. Might have died without that, but I don't have ulti. Illusion on top. Zay is just camping there. Oh. I should take this. feel like this could be Spectre. That's why I'm like not overly fixated on being like a defensive guy on the map. But if he's not gonna take it, then I will. Report Centaur. Honestly, like, both games today have been complete sup dips. Like, my subs this game, especially AA, have been, like, so fucking good. And the Wyvern just didn't lane. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, we gotta be a bit smarter than that. It's my bad. I should not be fighting without my ulti like that. That was just stupid, to be honest. It was just stupid. Is he actually dying? Dude, what the fuck, Jug, dude? Just... Okay, guys, we gotta wise up a little bit. I actually think we might lose this game. These two death plays we've had are so bad. Holy shit, we just got so comfortable, like myself included. That jug play was something else. Can AA hunt Huskar? We can definitely kill him for free. It's worth solo smoking AA, because I can follow you up. I don't want to kill Wyvern with it. Can we kill a bigger target than that? Don't reveal on Wyvern, guys. Watch out for Wyvern. Oh, he's dead.
Completely out of mine. There we go.
Wyvern's alive, Wyvern's alive, careful. Jug, you did not just walk into this, bro. Can you Roshan Jug? You probably need your healing word. I'm gonna go clear this wave. Literally have no stuns. Just fucking click the minimap or some shit. It's pretty annoying to play with play against people who talk in all chat like that. Kind of like, shut the fuck up, bro. If you don't want to play, then just sit in base and let us know, and we'll end. But your team is playing, so I understand it's frustrating. I have the fucking banner, which makes no sense because I'm the guy that isn't with the team. I think I lived because of the Gale Guard, right? Or did I survive with less or more than 300 HP? Cancel that attack, and I failed miserably. Wonder how it feels to play Dota as a job. I mean, I get to play a fucking video game as a job. Pretty dope. Hard to complain. I think as a somebody who does it professionally, that's a bit different. Honestly, I was gonna Lotus Orb the Wyvern, and then I realized I'm like, I don't want to get Wyvern ulted anyway. Wait, we had healing ward the whole time? You can just spend CP. He has no ags on his go. Oh, you don't have a TP. Okay. Oh, he tried already? Honestly, Huskar is pretty annoying for Dawnbreaker. I'll go Shivas. Like, I can't do anything about him, really. You mean like a pro gamer or booster? Yeah, I mean, playing Dota for a living is... It's all about what you make it, I think. There's definitely been bouts of feeling like it's a toxic experience in my life. I think streaming can take a pretty serious mental toll. But at the same time, I literally get to play a video game for a living, so then it's like, you know, hard to control. I have ulti in 5. I can do it. Honestly, like, I think this Huskar could have won this game if he actually stopped doing these random plays. And like, we made 3 like huge mistakes this game. I think they would have had a very strong chance to win if he stopped giving up. Yeah, I think playing Dota for MMR is a losing battle. Like, I think you'll just be unhappy. I think it's very difficult to be happy playing Dota if your #1 priority is MMR. The toxicity aspect of Dota does make that very difficult to be happy, I think. I have to imagine boosting is like soul sucking as fuck. I can't imagine. Like, for me, it's really hard to imagine doing a job that actively hurts the community, and it must be so soul sucking. Like, how do you ever find any sort of fulfillment in that job? Literally requires like no self-improvement. You're actively hurting the community by doing it. It's pretty crazy. I think boosting sounds like the most miserable job I've ever heard. Like, I think the only people who boost are people who play Dota and have like no other option. Like, they will not have any money if they don't, and they don't know a better way to make money. Yeah, but any job that's purely about money can't possibly be fulfilling or enjoyable. You can enjoy the money you get from it, though. That's for sure. Let's see. This is like a 3 out of 10 game. I want to see what the Wyvern was doing for the first 4 minutes of the game. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I kind of turned my brain off that game, and we honestly could have thrown the game if Huskar wasn't like rage diving into us for no reason. Maybe they make money that they really need. Like I said, there's just nothing about the job itself that's fulfilling. Obviously, they make money. Like I'm saying that's the literal only reason you would do the job, right? And that kind of sucks. I'm fully under the impression that people who do their job, a lot of people only do it for money, and I understand that. And what I'm saying as like a Dota streamer is it's awesome for me because I do it because I like what I do. It's not that I need to do this to make money. I could have just been, you know, at any point in my Dota career, I could have just backed out and worked for my dad because I'm spoiled and I have a dad that could have hired me for a job. But, you know, I chose not to do that, so. I miss you, BSJ. Why do you miss me? What do you miss about me? Like, I don't understand. I'm like literally right here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because, like, if my girlfriend says she misses me, it's like, I know what she means, but if somebody in chat who I've never met before says they miss me, I don't know what they mean. Like, what do you miss? Have you not watched my stream in a while? Do you miss me at events? Do you long for my gentle caressing? Like, what do you miss? I don't know. BSJ is too philosophical. I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. What did I say that led to you saying that right now? So I can better understand. Can't you force more playing carry if in draft, if you just in draft you say you want it? In my experience, the 90% of the time people either first pick because I marked it, or they end up playing an off role and they just don't try. So theoretically, I could put myself out there and just say like, hey man, I'd like to play carry. Do you mind? Can we roll or something? But the amount of mental energy that takes for me compared to like the result, for me, I've deemed not worth it. Yeah, for me, I deemed it not worth it. Who says I miss you? I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Don't tone it down. No, I am trying to tone down philosophical nature in terms of when I do it. It's not a matter of how philosophical I am, I guess would be the... what I mean. I miss your stream. Usually was late night. Great energy. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Yeah, I am moving my streams back in general. So, like, right now, I don't know what time zone you are, so I don't know exactly what late night means for you. But I am officially moving my stream backwards in the day. It just makes sense for my schedule and, like, the routine I'm falling into right now. So I will be releasing a new schedule at the end of the week. It'll be, like, a rough schedule. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I think the schedule is going to be. But at least Monday nights will be like afternoon American time. And then streams like today, it's at least going to be the last hour or two is going to be morning in 8 time. So that's nice. As long as you're good with it, the new schedule allows me to watch you more. Yeah, I mean, the new schedule I'm making for my own sake, for sure. I mean, obviously, my own sake includes meaning like, hey, I'm doing the Dota Dojo. Like 40% of our members are NA, and it seems weird to be working on building a community and literally never streaming at the time that 40% of my members are online. So for me, it feels just like the correct move. Harder to read the... Yeah, streaming's very different. I literally had this talk with my girlfriend today. I was like, I feel like what I'm doing on my stream doesn't match the balance of philosophical and chill that I am in real life. Like, in real life, I feel like, you know, there's something about the stream that's causing me to... And that's causing me to, like, be more philosophical than I would like to be. So then I was just, like, thinking about it, and I think it's this idea that I wasn't really compartmentalizing my coaching. I was, like, trying to always coach people, and I'd rather, like, you know, I have my classes, I have my content, I have coaching sessions, and those are the times that I need to be coaching people, and aside from that, I can just exist, you know? So... Your stream is more unique these days? Yeah, I mean, in general, I don't plan to, like, change who I am. I kind of just plan to, I think, more accurately represent who I am. That's kind of the goal. There's going to be times for learning, there's going to be times for philosophy, and there's going to be times for just shooting the shit and playing Dota, you know? I might play some Hades 2 today as well. I've never played Hades 1, but I played like an hour of Hades 2 yesterday, and I already understand what kind of game it is. And it's fun. Is there still BSJ merch? My old hoodie got damaged in the move. Ah, GG. Were you actually wearing the BSJ hoodie? Or was it just like in your house, you know, as like a souvenir? I never, or I don't have merch currently.
You are doing very well. I'm very proud of you.
Thinking takes a lot of energy, for sure. My odds of popping in for a dojo in-house are incredibly low, if not close to zero. I'm being very intentional about the time that I spend in my workplace. Very rarely will I spontaneously show up. I'm not gonna say never, but I would never promise you anything about that. This helm meta needs to stop. Who has helm in this game? Marcy, but that's standard. I feel like the helm honestly doesn't dictate the meta that much. What about it bothers you? I was thinking we'd have an undercover boss episode. I used to try that kind of stuff with my Smurf lobbies. I do have a Smurf lobby coming up, which is exciting. We'll get the educational Smurf series back online. If you guys are potentially interested in participating in those, we have a sign-up form in the dojo. There's a specific channel for it. You can go search for it. What do you think makes some pro players and ex-pro players stream successful? I think Thompson is kind of similar to Miracle in that he's like one-of-a-kind pro player. He has like a real personality in terms of like the way... His personality doesn't really manifest itself with like how he talks, but his personality manifests itself in his gameplay. Like, Thompson copies nobody, right? Like, nobody thinks, where did Thompson get this build? Like, I don't think a single Thompson viewer will ever ask the question, where did Thompson get this build? Because the answer is just... Thompson thought to do this build, so he's doing the build. You know what I mean? So, I think people who are unique will always have a place. Like, I think Quinn is very unique with the environment of streaming that he does. I think OG had like a pretty... I think OG... had a pretty massive like culture shift in the professional scene. Like they were the first team that basically showed if we really like each other, that makes a much better team. You know, I think a team like Falcons winning TI being the first team that's been together for more than a year with the same roster, like that's an example. I think that's like a long con result of a team like OG. So I just think somebody like Seb, for instance, gets that as why he has a successful stream. I think when it comes to like Russian streamers, I think it literally just boils down to how much MMR they have and like how much clout they have, to be honest. Like
You are doing very well. I'm very proud of you.
it might just be that I don't understand them because I don't know what their personality is in Russian, but from what I can tell, it's like how much MMR do you have? You get a bunch of viewers, you know. Not super often, but it was in the rotation. Sorry, man. I'm sorry that I got damaged. I feel like merch, sadly, has kind of just... I feel like you have to be pretty massive to do merch and have it be, like, worth it. You have to have, like, X amount of constituents or whatever you call them. Subscribers, followers. I mean, maybe one day I'll do merch. It's unlikely, though. Yeah, quickly see your video settings. Sure. Duracho? Yeah, Duracho is an exception. I think Duracho has a really nice personality. He's kind of a goober, but he's a fun guy. Yeah, my PC is most likely more expensive than your guys' PCs. Maybe out there's somebody with a lot of extra money and splurged on their computer, but it's unlikely. What tab am I on right now? Okay. Would you ever come back to the US to live? It's incredibly unlikely. My girlfriend is Polish, and we both met each other in the Netherlands, and we just bought a house together. And all of the reasons that I left the US are like even worse now. So it's incredibly unlikely that I'll come back. When I initially moved here, Liquid bought me my PC, but this current PC I bought myself. Nature's Prophet Tusk. I think I want to pick Night Stalker, to be honest. Holy shit, do you actually speak Polish? No, I asked her very beginning of our relationship, do you ever want me to learn Polish? And she said it would be a red flag if you did want to learn Polish. That was her response. I picked Night Stalker into Puck. That's pretty hype. The US is looking more and more dreadful of a place to live. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad pretty quickly. It's pretty sad. I'm struggling to cope with it. Honestly, it's feeding me a lot of anxiety. And I'm struggling to, like, what's the balance between how much news do I watch and how much do I inform myself. And for the most part, I've decided that I need to have, like, specific windows of the week that I consume news. That's, like, needs to be my approach. She just specifically left Poland for a reason. Like, she doesn't want to go back, so. And she went to college or university for like 6 years studying English lit, so she's as fluent as it gets for somebody who's not a native speaker of English. So she didn't spend 6 years of her life studying English on top of spending her childhood practicing English in order to speak to me in Polish. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already learning Dutch, yeah. And she also wants to learn Dutch for her own good as well, because we're going to live here long term. So she's practicing Dutch, so it would make very little sense for me to practice Polish. Okay, so it's Tusk 5. Wow, that's a lot of fucking damage, bro. What the fuck? Such a sick fucking charge, dude. I need to buy boots actually. Can't just rush home though. Oh. Maybe it works. Good space. Oh, I could have gotten the fucking thing. That camp doesn't actually kill the wave at all, so fine. Honestly, I don't want to go. Do I want to go home, Dom? I feel like I actually have to. Never mind, I didn't realize they let the wave through. I think if I don't go Helm Dom, like, this hero just doesn't do anything. Like, half the early game. I'll just walk around, actually. I'm fucking fast as shit. I might have actually fucked up pretty hard here, guys. Please don't tell me I fucked up. Nice. They have Nature's Prophet. I should have been here right at 7. That could have been an absolute fucking disaster. I believe my PL is being so liquid. I don't think PL should ever die to Slardar like that. I understand how he would, but I don't think he ever should. If played properly. Tusk is here. I can't actually lane. Looks like Tusk is not here because otherwise he'd be more aggressive on terribly. But he is here. Oh, they actually got the kill on Slardar. That's pretty sick. Let me get solo XP. That's sick. Puck TPing bottom. I'll come back. I'm coming back. I have ultimate. I'll have nighttime afterwards, so I'm gonna run. What? My bad on the micro there. That was horrible micro. Honestly, this Night Stalker pick was pretty sick. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys. Yeah, we're gonna contest probably. I have ult. That was not ideal use of my ult, but it's fine. This guy gives me mana regen. Like a broski. I wish I had this crit though. That's it, actually? 5 seconds? This used to be like 12 or something. We're going the eat creeps build. That's the build. It's kind of a meme at this point. Like, I actually don't think I should go shard, but it's pretty funny, so I'm gonna do it. Chill, Sardar, chill. Fuck. I'm coming, I have ult. Feel enjoying this carry. Oh, I need to eat the ancient before it's daytime. Ugh. Lol. I think this might be a good Ags game later. I don't think we're going to get to that point. I don't think Ags is particularly needed against Puck. Like, you'll be able to kill her in the time that you're on top of her. Well, this game's over, I guess. GG. I feel like they played, they just got like hard out drafted. They had a Broodmother last pick against Puck, who was already Night Stalker. And we had the Eat Creeps build, which is sick. I'm dead. Can you show this your item build this game? Sure, man. My plan was to rush Helmdom, like straight up, but then I realized against Tusk Terrorblade I needed boots, and I just needed move speed in general, so I bought boots windlace. And then I rushed Helmdom. That was like the idea. I was like gonna go Helmdom straight from here, and then I died, and I was like, ah shit, I need move speed. So then I bought move speed. Then I rushed Helmdom, and then I went Midas afterwards, and then Shard, then Blink. That was the idea of this game. They got brooded. Yeah. They got brooded for shooted. This looks like a plus like 15 game as well. Like this rank compared to this one, this rank compared to this one. Yeah, this is like a plus 15 game or something. BSJ, the hero Dota deserves, but not the one it needs, so they'll hunt him because he can take it, because he's not our hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight stalker. That's a good one. How do you decide whether or not to get a new helm creep or keep the current one? Just depends on the hero I'm playing. Like in the case of Night Stalker, my creep needs to have some sort of creep clear. Otherwise, the creep feels really bad. So, you know, I'm not going to replace the Hellbear Smasher unless I have a creep that does it better or also does it. So if I don't have the Hadouken creep or the Troll Summoner, then I'm not going to replace it. So I think I had like Centaurs and like Ogre Bruisers and stuff. So I mean, you're trying to get as much golden XP as possible, right? I guess the other times you wouldn't use it is when your creep's on like the other side of the map, clearing waves and stuff. Did you forget about Deadlock? I did not forget about it. I still remember that it's a game. I haven't played it in quite some time though. Did you change your stream schedule? Yes, I have. It's going to be finalized hopefully at the end of the week. At least a tentative finalization. Do you think Ags can be considered? I answered your question earlier. I don't think so. I think Puck will die in the time that I'm on top of her, but I guess like hyper late game, sure. Like I probably don't buy Ags there until I'm consuming it with 7 items. Is there a way to get high MMR without so good behavior summary? I'm sure there is. I don't really know what your struggles are in your games. I'm also not sure why you have a lower behavior summary. All good, Helix. All good. I probably shouldn't bother telling you you missed it. I can just respond assuming you didn't hear me. I actually see no reason to tell you that you missed it. I can just respond. Games are so toxic, no one listens to anyone, all random play. I mean, the problem with what you're saying is I don't know what you're doing, right? So, I understand your frustrations about what's happening in your games, but I hear nothing about you, so I don't know how to help you. If you have a question about what you would like to do, or an idea, or how to handle a specific situation, or how I would handle a specific situation, feel free. But if you talk about what other people are doing, I can't help you because I can't talk to those other people. So, let me know if you have a specific question. Happy to help if you have a question about your actions. I mean, I think if you were to ask, like, if I were to answer you twice already and then you didn't hear me the second time, I'd probably just say, hey, man, I've already answered you twice. I think, but after the first one, it's probably pretty reasonable to just answer you again. I think after the second one, I'm going to answer you with, I've already answered you twice, bro. I'm not answering you a third time. But I think it's reasonable for you to ask a question and for me to answer it, because I probably am not looking at chat the whole time, right? So if I answer it like a few minutes later and you happen to be distracted, or honestly, like a lot of people watch my stream in the background, so maybe they weren't listening at the point that I answered. So he should go watch your mentality video on YouTube. Yeah, I think he would benefit from that. But I think sending people to that video, it's tough because I don't know if he wants that lesson at all. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, hey man, I'm happy to help you if you want to talk about your actions. And then if from there he displays that he would like to talk about his actions, then I think I can maybe say, okay, yeah, man, here's like a good way that I think you can, you know, apply the habit of thinking about your own actions rather than thinking about your teammates. What offlanes do you like versus Ursa and Lifestealer? Against Lifestealer, I like Razor, Slardar, Enigma if you play it. I like... Honestly, heroes like Tidehunter, like Free Farm. There's a lot of heroes that like Free Farm that don't really deal with them in the game, so it kind of depends if I have to deal with them in the game. Doom is kind of annoying for Lifestealer, I've found. Night Stalker's annoying. You can even go like Monkey King offlane, honestly. For Ursa, honestly, a lot of offlaners kind of struggle against Ursa. Ursa is not really countered in the offlane. I think Enigma would still apply to Ursa. Something like Pango can be kind of annoying for Ursa. I think Mars is like fine because you're like a pseudo ranged hero. You don't know how to explain? Yeah, I'm really enjoying the memes on Earthshaker on Reddit as well. They're pretty funny. It's generally tough to skip creeps versus Ursa because if he buys like early phase boots and then the support has any sort of slow or stun, then he can come kill you. So it's a little bit tough. Honestly. I don't know how to explain mentality. I mean, the good practice for explaining mentality is to tell us what you think when these things happen. So, asking yourself, what is my mind, like, literally saying when my teammates aren't coordinated? Like, what am I saying internally? Like, I understand that I struggle with games that are really chaotic, and when my teammates aren't working together, what am I saying in my mind when that happens? And then the only way to really work on your mentality from there is to basically train yourself to think something that would help you more. That's like the summary of, you know, working on your mentality. I mean, if you think I don't know what it's like to play with toxic teammates, I think you're incredibly, you know, presumptuous. Like, I feel like you just don't watch my stream. And if you're going to assume that just because I'm a different behavior score than you means that I don't know how to deal with, or that I don't deal with toxicity, then I can't help you. Like, if you're just going to assume I'll never understand, then it's fine. Like, there's no point in us continuing this conversation. That's fine if you feel that way. Like, why come to me with a question if you don't think I can help you? That makes no sense. Reminds me of the tilting VOD. I mean, when your teammate starts feeding, then you just accept, like, the game's over at that point. It might have to do with your motivations and goals for playing the game. At that point, I would ask you, why do you play the game? Like, what are your goals when you're playing the game? That would be, like, the question I would ask you. To climb higher? Yeah, my opinion is that if your goal is MMR, then you will consistently be affected by things outside of your control because your MMR from game to game is not controllable by you. So if your goals are things that are outside of your control, then you're inevitably going to be frustrated, and it requires you to reconsider goals. For example, your goal being to improve is very different than your goal being to gain MMR. If your goal is to improve, you can practice a new hero, you can, you know, practice a mechanic, you can, like, just play the game to learn. But if your goal is to win, then no matter what happens, there's going to be people on your team or the other team that affect your chance of winning, and then you're going to be upset about it. But what I'm saying is that, like, if you keep talking about what other people are doing, which is venting, you're just venting, we can't help you. And it's up to you if you'd like to work on your mentality or not. If you want to keep telling us that it's everyone else's fault and it's all of these horrible things that happen to me and there's nothing we can do about it, then there's nothing we can do about it. Like, what do you want us to say to you if you just keep saying there's nothing we can do about it? Woe was me. It's like, yeah, man, it absolutely sucks when people feed in your games. I literally get feeders like 4 times, 5 times a week. Like, literally. So, yeah, I get it, man. It sucks, for sure. I have a hard time believing that there's a dude on your team feeding from minute 1 in more than like 10 to 20% of your games. I'd be surprised if it's even that high, but I'd be surprised if it's more than 10 to 20%. I'm saying that 10% is a lot, and I don't think it's that high. But it's a pretty low number compared to what happens when you do this. Like, that's a very small portion of your games. I understand that you are struggling to gain MMR, and I'm trying to talk to you about things you can tangibly do and reorient your goals that will help you gain MMR when your goal is not to gain MMR. But as long as your goal is to gain MMR and that drives your decision making, then you will, in your mood, then you will not be happy. And that's all I can tell you. What I think is the most interesting lesson about career paths is that when you're like an entrepreneur, if your motivation is money, you're often not going to make money. But if your motivation is to like grow, improve, and like learn and like do something you're passionate about as an entrepreneur, then you'll probably make money. But like, it's really interesting to me. The moment that I care more about money, the quality of my product goes down. But when I don't care about money as like my driving factor, then I will have a better product and then I'll make more money. So it's not that, you know, I shouldn't care about money. It's that like whether or not my product makes money should not determine what I do. Because then I will make changes to the product that are, you know, the equivalent of what America does to food. It's like, okay, we're trying to min-max how much money we make from this food. And then look at what happens 40 years later, right? So it's like, if you have good food, you'll make money off of it. But if your goal is to make money off the food, you're going to make shit food for cheap. I mean, if you want to upload it to the Clash, you're welcome to. I don't generally like answering the question, do you think this game is winnable? I would much prefer the question of, what could I have done better? Because for me, the idea of a game being winnable or not I don't think it benefits anybody to think like that. And I don't really want to spend time of my coaching answering this question. If you pay me for private coaching and that's what you want your private coaching to be, then sure. But I'm not going to talk about it in the middle of class for very much longer than probably not. Or, I don't know. Winnable takes accountability away from yourself. Yeah, it's effectively asking, like, is this thing outside of my control? Outside of my control? And the answer is yes, it's outside of your control. You know, that's effectively the question. If things you're trying to learn, the first question you should ask yourself is, when I ask myself a question, like, is this game winnable? The answer, or the first question you need to ask about that question is, can I control the result of this question? And if the answer is no, then ask a different question. It's from the perspective of what could I have done better? If you bring me a game that felt unwinnable and you'd like to ask me, what can I do better? I would gladly watch the game. I'm happy to tell you, like, hey man, even in a struggling game, there might have been something you could do better. Or I may watch the game and be like, I don't have any serious takeaways from this one. But yeah, the whole idea is that I can't answer these questions. Like, the problem is when people say, is this game winnable? It's like, it's actually an unanswerable question. And I don't think the answer helps other than, like, comforting you. Which I'm not here. Like, I do a bit of, like, quote-unquote, like, armchair psychology in my coaching sessions. But, you know, if you want me to comfort you, then I'd rather do something else unless you're paying me for one-on-one coaching. I mean, Groot, man, you aren't getting the message. Tell me something you are thinking or doing. Like, tell me something you are thinking. You guys have to understand, when you guys talk like this, there's literally zero context. I won 8 games, then I lost 8 games. And I'd say, have you ever played blackjack? Have you ever played blackjack and won 8 hands in a row and lost 8 hands in a row? Like, there's a lot of factors in blackjack that you can't control. It's the same as your fucking Dota games. There's a lot of variance within your team. So if you're winning 8 and losing 8, that means that you are playing according to your MMR. Because the effect of your teammates is averaging out. Like, it's a very straightforward concept here, guys. Would you give me advice to change role? If you think a change of perspective might help you, like if you think that would go along with helping your mentality, then go for it. For sure. Could be very useful. Do I think that changing roles is enough to fix your problem? Like, definitely not. You clearly have, you know, something that's like a mental blocker of sorts. Wow, the wand. I have a question. Early Helm of the Dominator is used to farm jungle camps and not lane creeps. I would not simplify it like that. Your Helm of the Dominator helps you farm. It makes you farm the wave faster and push the tower. It makes you jungle better. It can be used for literally anything, and if you oversimplify it, you will play incorrectly. It gives heroes that previously did not have tower pressure. It clears the wave faster than you previously did. It clears jungle camps faster than you previously did. It's literally a little buddy that helps you farm, and that's what it does. So saying it either farms lane or jungle is way oversimplifying. Way oversimplifying. I hope that helps. I guess the short answer to your question is depends. That would be the ultimate answer to your question. This dire lineup's kind of crazy, huh? Oh, the Phoenix didn't press egg. What's YouTube chat talking about? I'm a recovering Dota player, and BSJ has gone from Tyler 1 to Expa 2. I don't think I was ever Tyler 1 level per se, but I get what you're saying. I don't know who Expa 2 is, but I imagine maybe there's somebody a bit more chill. We've already got our Tyler 1 in Dota anyways. We don't need a second one. Who's the Tyler 1 in Dota? I'm sure you know, man. I'm sure you know. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself my little protein peanut butter yogurt. I'll be back. Give me like 5 minutes, I'll be back. Hey, yeah, my Groot 4. We're all here about trying to help you improve your mentality, bro. It's a tough journey, and Dota's is a tough community to improve in because a lot of people don't really care to do it. And I think it's really difficult to care about something that a lot of the people around you don't care about. So we encourage you here, man, to come here, vent a little bit, express your frustrations. We can talk about what's frustrating you a bit more in depth. Your communication, your response to this. We can talk all about it, man. I'm happy to do it. You have no idea how big of a fan? That's awesome, man. I'd be happy to work with you. Feel free to join the dojo, and maybe you can find some people that are more fun to play with. We'd love to have you, man. Dude, it's very frustrating to put a lot of time, effort into something and not feel any sense of accomplishment. Very frustrating. I totally feel you there, dude. Spirit Vessel's a tough item to talk about. I'd say the majority of heroes, it's more of a situational item to be bought as a counter, but an example of is mid Void Spirit often buys it because mid Void Spirit doesn't have enough damage to kill you full to 0, but Spirit Vessel gives them enough damage to do so. Similar to like a Nature's Prophet. Usually like a Nature's Prophet support, TPing in isn't enough damage, but when you have Spirit Vessel, it's enough damage. You know, that's like an example. Yeah, one thing at a time, dude. Changing our mentality is a long journey. And just know we got to give ourselves some time. Wow. Game over or what? Quakefa Lion Pog. Okay, I think we got one more game today. And then I'm going to play some Hades. Hades 2. I do think the average player would benefit, like if you're a support player, it benefits you to play core for a few months, and I think vice versa is true as well. I think the long-term payoff of like learning to play core support is like really nice. I didn't even notice you included Void Spirit in your description. Yeah. Cores play support every 5 games anyway, but that's the problem, right? Is the majority of core players don't actually try to learn anything. What percentage of the core players in your games actively try really hard to learn support? Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? Are they really playing support at that point? Like, define what it means to actually play support. Like, if you think picking a support hero for role queue tokens and not really trying is playing support, then we have different perspectives of what playing support is.
Why did you pick bro?
What's your favorite kind of yogurt? It's like a passion fruit, like protein yogurt that has that I put peanut butter and granola into. Nine wins in a row on Meepo. Wow. I might be able to reel them into tower in bottom lane, and I might play for that. I saw a guy did it to me in my game, and it was actually really annoying. I think we have enough damage at the rune if I level and snare. Pretty good Naga game, to be honest. I feel like we're giving up a rune. If I'm not here, I feel like we don't get the kill, so I guess I'm just gonna be here. I think we just get triple ruined. Fort Marcy or what? I don't really mind him blocking the wave into tower. What? Did not mean to attack there. Sounds are fucking honoring them. Ah. Can you pull small? Oh my god. Does he not want to pull small for some reason? It's there. He just doesn't want to pull it. I'll pull it myself. It's fine. Marcy miss. Marcy might be mid. Actually, I don't want to stack this. Oh wait, no, it's blocked.
I've got this going. Okay.
I'm fine bottom, by the way. If you want to go somewhere else. Did Priest like not pull? What just happened? Actually, a really big deal they didn't pull.
They're gonna contest wisdom, but
sure what my
Guys,
teammates were there, but it's fine. You can have XP bottom on Weaver. Dawn has 6, guys. Ew, these fucking river creeps hurt, man. Really wish I got the Poliwag charm. Guy needs to chill the fuck out, dude. Can't really go there, actually. You guys might be going mid. If I die here, it's like, not bad actually. Primal? Primal? Okay. Huh. Okay. Whatever, dude. And this Kez, like, I feel like in order to play Kez, you have to be borderline psychotic. Like, in the way that you play the game. What is their Helm Dom? Oh, the Marcy support has Helm Dom. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that we're just gonna lose. I actually have no idea how we fight them. Like, I feel like when you're losing like this to Dawnbreaker, I don't know when you fight them. They're on me bottom, guys. Skip. I mean, if we got 2 for 2, that's a win, I guess. If I'm allowed to just get ran up like this, it's really bad. Meepo TP'd. This is actually, like, really bad. This is, like, the exact type of game you don't want to be in as Naga. But I'm gonna start AFK. I'm gonna start AFK farming a bit. Can we fight this SF? Not even fucking close, boys. Not even fucking. We're kind of back, boys. I can't do fucking ancient stacks.
Or come.
He's over here, guys. He's pretty psychotic. He's probably invis. Once I have Orchid, I'll solo kill everyone that isn't Meepo. Crazy guys, crazy guys. I'm pretty strong, guys. I'm coming to you. There's no Kez over there. I can kill this Dawn mid as well. If he shows. Can we fight them? I think we're pretty strong actually. Right when I said that, my SFTP bottom. Never mind, SFTP bottom.
Keeping.
Okay, maybe this is better. I don't have SF. Just back. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck is... Dude, how does this guy have so much farm? Wait, what? This guy just has Ags, Deso, Crystallis. What the fuck? Wait, what? How does he have so much farm? What did I miss? What? Holy shit. Not one button push. I pushed all my buttons. He just killed me instantly. He literally bashed me and killed me instantly. Yeah, that guy kills instantly. Probably need a ghost scepter. I died so fucking fast. Yikes, dude. Holy shit. I mean, that's a huge feat on my part. I don't think there's much I could have done knowing what I know about the game, but I learned something, I guess. I shouldn't have TP'd to that bottom fight. That was pretty easy. Gotta wait for primal. Fight second lane. Dude, what the fuck? I don't know if we can win this game. Like, this Kez does a bajillion damage. Like, what the fuck? I think we just lose. I can't fight. I thought he had ages, to be honest. I thought I wasn't doing anything with it. Okay, kind of doing it. Dude, this is crazy, man. Kaz is just a fucking hero, and Kaz no BKB, so if we manage to hold somehow, he has no BKB, guys. Honestly, this should be a Shadow Blade. I thought about it, and Kaz needs to not be able to invis hunt me, but... yeah. It's really sad, actually. It's really sad how he can kill me as Naga Siren through BKB duration. I think going on Meepo is the literal worst targets. Pretty sure Meepo's our worst target, guys. GG. I really wish they just waited for me, even though it's megas. But GG, I definitely made some game-losing plays. I think if I played this more disciplined, like if I didn't die to Kez here and I didn't die to Kez here, I think we could win this game. Take the fight, guys. man. We're gonna play some Hades 2 now. Yeah, Kez is fucking beastly. I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream because I don't generally stream anything other than Dota to YouTube. So, if you guys want to come watch Hades from YouTube, come